Hello, my name is William Ury. I am a specialist in negotiation. I work at Harvard University, and my passion is helping individuals, organizations, businesses, and whole countries get to yes. In other words, arrive at agreements that are good for all sides. And I'm delighted to be here today with my good friend, David Feffer, who is the president of Suzano Holding, and we're going to talk about lessons in negotiation in family businesses. So, David, it's a real pleasure to have you here, and you're the third generation. There's even a fourth generation, and I would love to know how, as you reflect back over these 92 years, what has been your family strategies for growing the company and for dealing with all the natural differences that emerge in 92 years within the family, with shareholders, as you try to harmonize and satisfy people at the same time as grow the business.
Bill, muito obrigado, é um prazer estar aqui com você, é uma alegria muito grande estar junto de uma pessoa que eu tenho uma grande admiração como o Bill, que é capaz de mover montanhas com a determinação e com a fé dele. A nossa companhia tem, como você falou, 92 anos, eu sou a terceira geração, tenho uma quarta geração chegando. Muito mudou ao longo desses anos todos. As circunstâncias mudaram, as pessoas mudaram, os desafios mudaram. O que ficou foram os valores. E esses valores nasceram com as pessoas que compuseram a companhia lá atrás, com os nossos antepassados, com meu avô, com meu pai, e a gente até hoje traz esses valores conosco e pratica esses valores.
And so, very interesting that you start with values, and that's key in any negotiation, is to start by knowing what you want, and at the deepest level, behind the positions are the interests, but even deeper than that are the values, the long-term values that will sustain you. So what kind of values have you brought to bear as you face the natural disagreements that show up in business and in family?
A primeira é uma maneira como a gente se considera e que a gente assina embaixo até da companhia, que é forte e gentil. Ser forte e gentil ao mesmo tempo. E acho que até reflete um pouco da natureza, nessa frase muito sábia que representa a maneira como a companhia praticou e as pessoas da companhia praticaram esses valores ao longo do tempo. E o segundo, acho que está centrado em relações de qualidade. Meu pai definia relações de qualidade como aquelas que sobrevivem a todas as dificuldades do caminho. E a gente foi ensinado a praticar essas relações de qualidade, que nos obriga a entender o outro, a respeitar o outro, a conversar e buscar encontrar consenso.
Well, that's very interesting. It's very congruent with all that we've learned about negotiation, because one of the principles I always like to use is, which is very similar to forte, gentil, is be soft on the people, hard on the problem. And in fact, the harder you need to be in solving the problem, the softer you need to be in dealing with the people. It's to kind of distinguish between the people on the one hand, the problem on the other, so that simultaneously you can be soft, in other words, respectful, invest in the relationship, listen to people, while you remain very hard in making sure that you're solving the business problem that's at hand. And the principle about quality of relationships is everything, because in negotiation, in almost all negotiations, there's this relationship, and there's not just one deal, but there's the future deal and the next one after that and the next one after that. And so, well, and the key, of course, as I heard you also say, is that it allows you to take even a difficult issue, and instead of getting into a confrontation, see if you can, I like to use the expression of go to the balcony, in other words, pause and get some perspective, a place of perspective, so that you can then listen to the other side, truly listen to them. Because to me, negotiation is more about listening than it's about talking. Engage in dialogue and try and resolve these issues.
Nós temos aqui, inclusive, assim, normas para, dependendo da gravidade, da importância do assunto, o cooling off é mais longo ou mais curto, E ele funciona muito bem.
Very important, and particularly in today's times, because today's times there's so much going on, emails, texts, everything. It's very easy to get reactive and get emotional, and particularly in a family business, because you have all the, the emotions of the family and the emotions of the business together. So anything to give you some clarity, so that, because negotiation's about trying to advance the solution of the problem, not engage in a fight.
Uhum.
So that's good that you have mechanisms that are built in for that kind of cooling off.
Nós nunca votamos na companhia. No tempo que eu estou aqui, eu nunca vi uma decisão votada.
Wow. So that's a testament to your abilities to negotiate, to even deal with difficult issues. Tell me, I know that you had, your company went through a major shift when you went from a family managed company to a professionally managed company. What was that like, and how did you manage that without going into a vote or a fight?
Uma alternativa era fazer uma companhia que servisse aos acionistas, controladores, e de capital fechado, ou de capital entreaberto. E ela seria muito boa para nós, por uma geração, talvez, mas eu não sei se no longo prazo seria. A outra alternativa seria fazer uma companhia que saísse do século XXI mais forte do que entrou no século XXI. E que foi o caminho escolhido pela família. Caminho que foi facilmente escolhido pela família porque foi no racional. É o que torna a companhia mais forte, cria mais valor para os acionistas. A dificuldade veio na hora do que fazer. E eu tive que fazer também a minha parte. Eu nasci e me preparei a vida inteira para ser o presidente da companhia. Me tornei o presidente da companhia e logo em seguida eu brinco que eu cometi um harakiri profissional, porque eu deixei de ser CEO para me tornar, no caso da Suzano Papel, presidente do conselho. E foi uma decisão muito difícil. Eu tive que falar com o travesseiro mais de uma noite. A negociação, o que eu aprendi é que a negociação com si próprio é a negociação mais difícil que existe. Você tem as coisas de ego, as questões de ego, as questões de aparências, de cultura, e você tem as questões racionais, essenciais, e os valores e os impactos. Foi muito difícil. E depois que eu consegui realizar a importância de adotar esse caminho e sair do management, foi uma maravilha, porque tudo andou muito melhor. E eu pude contribuir de formas muito diferentes, ajudar a companhia, ter as melhores pessoas fazendo a gestão, que é uma coisa que a gente se orgulha muito, ter pessoas assim de altíssima performance liderando a companhia. A companhia tem esse modelo de gestão profissional, um tripé. Gestão profissional, compromisso com os stakeholders, o mercado de capitais e os meio ambiente, stakeholders, e controle claro.
That's great, really great, because again, it just shows you, and that's something I've also discovered in my professional life and personal life over the last 35 years, is we think that the biggest difficulty in the negotiation sometimes is the other person, is the other side, that difficult supplier, that difficult customer, difficult boss, or whatever. But in the end, the biggest challenge, the biggest obstacle to us getting what we want really is ourselves. And so the first negotiation begins right here. It's the person that we look at in the mirror every morning. And so it sounds like you, by getting to yes with yourself first, you were then able to get to yes with others for the benefit of the whole, for the whole company, and everyone benefited. It's also, to me, a good example of leadership, because here you're asking your family members to step down, and one of the key exactly, you have to walk the talk, is one of the key things in negotiation is how to build trust, and you build trust through action. And how are you going to build other people's confidence if you, as a leader, don't sacrifice as well?
Tem que dar o exemplo, e custa, tem sacrifício, é verdade.
That's it.
Foi uma experiência positiva.
That's it. That's it, and that's the secret of good negotiation, is that neither side gives in to the other. You both look for a solution that feels fair to both, and that actually preserves the quality of relationship internally that allows you to preserve the quality of relationship externally. So thank you for a lot of very good lessons in your family history of negotiation.
Obrigado você pela oportunidade de me permitir aprender na conversa.
It's been a pleasure.
Obrigado.